What's up, guys? It's Dragonfly Mike77 and welcome to Cloud9. Today I'm going to be reviewing Haze Plum. Now, I wanted to review this flavor for a little bit. I wanted to pump this review out kind of quickly, but I didn't know how to go about doing it. I'm doing the new rating scale, and that made it a little difficult on me trying to figure out how to review Haze Plum. Before I get into the actual flavor, I'll pop into some clouds. As you can see, as always, Haze has good clouds. That is something that has always been a good, consistent attribute of Haze tobacco. When it comes to the inhale flavor, you do get an inhale flavor. I'm not sure if you can pick up the plum on the inhale, but it just has this nice, rich, sweet aspect to the inhale. But on the exhale, you get a flavor that I've never really had from washed tobacco before. And what I mean by that is this flavor has depth to it. A depth that, although I am a pretty big fan of Haze in general, I like a lot of their flavors. I think they're probably one of my favorite modern brand tobaccos out there. But this has just a whole new level to it. The only way I was able to describe it to people was it really reminds me of characteristics that wine have. And not necessarily the flavor isn't wine-like, just the characteristics of the flavor. There's a depth to it. You get kind of a rich plum flavor, but then there's a little bit of sweetness to it. It's dense. The clouds have a lot of body to them, and the flavor itself is just deep. They really were able to create an awesome flavor. And I've really thought about this flavor, and I have a hard time kind of breaking down the different depths that it has to it. You get that plum flavor to it, but then there's almost this kind of dark, tart flavor to it, and then it's also sweet at the same time, but not overpoweringly sweet. The flavor itself is just fantastic. When it comes to comparing this to other Haze flavors, to me this is my favorite. This is the top of my list. It just has so much going on with it that as I smoke it, I learn more about it each time, and I just think it's a phenomenal flavor. It's by far my favorite Haze flavor that they have right now. And the reason that I was saying I have problems with on how to rate it was the fact that my consistency and appearance weren't perfect on it. Pop into some clouds. I didn't want that to affect how much I actually like the flavor. Since this flavor just kind of opened up a new realm of flavor for washed tobaccos, I didn't feel like the appearance and consistency should affect my rating on it. So because of that, this will be my first flavor that I've ever given a 100 out of 100. My grand total for this is 100 out of 100. The appearance, although on my other reviews isn't a 20 out of 20, this flavor is so good. As I said, I didn't want that to affect how much I actually like this flavor. So because of that, as I stated, it's a 100 out of 100. The flavor is just awesome. There's just so much to it that I even have a hard time defining everything that my tongue picks up, which happens a lot with a lot of wines that get a little more sophisticated in the flavors. That's what this reminds me of. It's just fantastic. Let me take another poke for you guys. I do. I love this flavor. It is fantastic. By far my favorite Haze that they have out there. I know this is a favorite of a lot of people's, and I understand why. I really do think this flavor is their top flavor. I'd love to see them create more flavors that have plum in it, just because I think you don't need to mix this flavor with something else, but if you do, it's going to add a depth to your mixes. I think that's all I got. Just so you guys know, I do have a decent amount of reviews that I need to get done. But after those are done, I'm going to be taking a short break from reviewing. I have some things in life that I need to focus on, and although I really do enjoy reviewing, I think I need to put it on the back burner for a little bit. I will be back. I don't plan on just stopping, but I've done this before, and I need a short little break from reviewing. With that, I think that's all I got. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, guys, peace out.